Hello. Um, they say gain a few pounds if you quit smoking. This is what happens when you quit cocaine. I've actually done enough cocaine I can identify the make of a car by the smell of the key. I played rugby most of my life. I had to quit. I got a hernia. And I remember the doctor. He said a hernia is basically when your abs. I said, say no more, doc. It'll be those cursed abs again. And I had my phone stolen recently. I went to the police about it because I was annoyed. I'm not a snitch. I went to the police about it, and they said there's basically nothing they can do. They can just do like a report for your insurance. I don't have insurance, so I've got a new phone, and for insurance, what I've done is I've filled it up with hundreds of pictures of myself naked as a baby. If somebody steals this phone, I want them going away for a very long time. I see on the news a couple of weeks ago they've basically acknowledged that paedophilia is a mental illness, which is probably good, I guess. I don't know, but I just can't wait to find out what the other symptoms are. Because I don't want to be on like WebMD in a couple of months and be like runny nose. Oh no, this is much worse than I feared. I went home recently to visit my mum. It was nice. We weren't always very close, but we actually got drunk together. It was the first time we did it since just before I was born. I don't think that I'm very good at sex. You know they say penguins mate for life. Not the penguins I've been fucking. I am single. My ex, she broke up with me. She accused me of gaslighting. She was giving out to me for snoring because I snore, obviously. So I told her that she snores as well, even though she doesn't. But I took a video of her sleeping and I made snoring noises over the top of it. She had this thing she told me about called body dysmorphia. I don't know if you've heard of that. She told me basically when she looks in the mirror, she thinks she's like much bigger or like fatter than she actually is. I remember I said to her, do I have that? It's kind of best case scenario for me. I got a pretty terrible case of that. My cousin, he's only a young lad, he's only about 18. He was asking me for advice about girls. I don't know why he came to me. But I told him, treat him mean, keep him keen. That's a classic. He told me that that's disgusting. This is the 21st century. Can't talk about people like that anymore. And that he didn't want to talk to me anymore. And then I really wanted to fuck him. It's a very effective technique. My friend, she was telling me that her boyfriend has a foot fetish. It's a bit weird, so I was Googling it to find out a bit more about these weirdos. And apparently people get this because the part of your brain that controls arousal is right next to the part of your brain that controls feet. It just made me think, I wonder what part of my brain controls busty MILFs. Joe, I live over here in England and it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. One thing I don't like is when old English guys tell me how great Winston Churchill was because of his wartime speeches. I read recently that he'd start drinking whiskey at like 11 in the morning, then he'd drink all day, and then he'd give these broadcasts in the evening time. If I start drinking whiskey with breakfast, my speeches would be pretty much the same. Like, yeah, I'll fucking fight you. You want to fight on the beach? I'll fight you on the fucking beach, no problem. Yeah. it's tough being over here now while England are doing so well in the Euros because I have to hear that song. 30 years of hurt. That one. You know that one? It's coming home. Yeah. Uh, it came out in 1996. I read that. Which was 30 years after he won the World Cup. Weren't even happy for the 4 years he held the World Cup. That's just a maths joke. It might be.